today, and that's what these players live for. And this is something really special and uncommon. A 1 versus 2 this early in the season. Only college football can produce something like this. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Woods. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the option play here. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Fumble recovered by the defense, going the other way. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And the defense joins the party with a score. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out. It's Woods. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Irvin. And they get him down after the completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion sets up a second down play. QB decides to keep it here. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their 19. Here's the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, UTSA. Made the defense look slow that time.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers, not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands, and he shows he's got that ability here.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but a great interception in the offense, the football at the 42.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quarterback quick throw to his right. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
And the Roadrunners will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, I don't blame them. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the 1st down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the 1st down.
Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Roadrunners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
UTSA 14, Louisiana Tech 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. The 30, past the 20. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
They try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. On first down, it's play action. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And completion makes it second and short. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Woods. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The UTSA offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Handoff to the single back. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Roadrunners come to the line to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
They'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch, takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here, because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
That's a design quarterback keeper. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Woods. And he's brought down at the 16. He would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Roadrunners offense is back out there now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Irvin. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route, the catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the Roadrunners have 1st and 10 here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line.
Slide 22. Slide 22.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion, probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Woods. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And the Roadrunners looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
The incompletion sets up a 3rd and goal from the 3. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UTSA. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kurt?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Second down, looking to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete, trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Roadrunners will kick it off to begin the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They get the second half started with their running play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pass is caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Play action here on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now, and he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. And the sophomore making an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He knocks this one right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Woods. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. To the end zone, but incomplete. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to the end zone, looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Long enough and good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First and 10 now for the offense. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw it on first down. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on second down. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain of that catch and run.
UTSA 31, Louisiana Tech 24.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Gain on the first play, moves it to the 43. It'll be a first down. Quarterback drops back. Almost intercepted. He caught it, but could not stay in bounds. Incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And they hand it off to the back. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. A big gain, and the offense will obviously decline the penalty. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He flips it to the back across the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Pass complete. It's second down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Walters. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his...
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
On the run, it's Irvin. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And the Roadrunners will line up to punt it away.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
A completion makes it second down. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all day? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready.
And here comes a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Roadrunners. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Went after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback just kneels down. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And it's a kneel down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Not the way he wanted to kick it. Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
Ready up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Reload.
And the quarterback will take a knee.
Okay.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.